Hello everyone, hello everybody. This is 41 Solstice 25, Winter Solstice 8, and this is a sort of update video in Guild Wars 2 of the 2019, the Lunar New Year, I'm pretty sure it is. Now, to my understanding, not actually much has changed, but there is some notable changes. Of course, this year we have the Year of the Boar. Now, it's not actually Year of the Boar outside of this game. It's just that the way they did this game, it's Year of the Boar. So just to avoid that bit of confusion, I don't know the actual year, but yeah. In the game, it's Year of the Boar.
Greetings.
You can talk to this lady, go nuts with your magic find. I do kind of want to use this real quick. You can go even crazier with your magic find by donating to these little piggies here. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy ate roast beef. This little piggy had none. And this one went wee. All the way in the pan. But, yeah, we can do like a... I don't want to use that one. Use this. Ah, I should have used this. I could get this out of my inventory. Oh
How
well.
can I help?
Get that magic find. Now talk to this lady. Buy all 16 of these because why the hell not? Now sure, that's like 16 less gold in my inventory, but hey, why not? Consume all those. Let's use both of these. Just to sort of start this off, I kind of want to go a little slower. If we should magically get another possible magic find source that looks promising, that would be great. In which case, if it was one of those better ones,
How's it going?
you could use that before just like diving at the rest of these. Like, I'm pretty sure this does like a separate stack, or maybe not. One of these does like a separate stack from the others, I'm pretty sure. I don't recall what items it was that did it, but yeah. Something definitely does a separate stack for sure, is all I know. But otherwise, some of these sell for actually pretty decent gold, so don't use all of them. Especially if you want to like get your gold back out of this. It's like, sell that, then just sell the rest of these on like trading posts is what I usually do. So if you're not me and really looking for all the magic luck you can find, where I basically just ate it all, if you are not me, you could give it to this guy right here. And I guess like every thousand's worth of it, or maybe it's like a few hundred or something, I don't know. Point is, something about that many, I guess if you just toss him one of these, he'll be really happy and you will get achievement points for it. I don't think I actually recall seeing anything about that. Just skips those. And like 5 achievement points, I guess. And I guess you can do that up to 5 times. In which case you could get a total of 25 achievement points out of him. I could get myself 15,700. 100 out of him. Maybe another time. Maybe tomorrow or something. But like last year, there is the race. That is something I'm glad they did. Actually, let's do Beetle with this. Shot bomb. No. I did that bad. Now this part, since we're going downhill, we definitely do not want to boost. This is going to be some tight turns here. Ah, dang it. I thought maybe I could have gotten away with it. Nope. Absolutely not. Is there something wrong? It looks like we're pretty half decent with the other racers. So I'm not going to complain. Want to use this because I know it's up ahead. Aha! Eat my dust. Obviously I'm not in first place because I started this late. Even then, I made pretty fetching time, if I do say so myself. Look how swift that was. You'd think with all those sharper turns, it would just absolutely butcher you. But no, I actually carried pretty decently. Yeah. I don't know if this was here for the previous video, but I am max mastery rank now. I tried like some raid training stuff, and I managed to get the chance to complete out all my masteries now. I'm so happy about that. So happy. For the first time ever, I'm all caught up in masteries. That's how happy I am.
Good to meet you.
Something else worth mentioning. There is now a second firecracker lighting course. Both are pretty easy to complete with Raptor. Let's just do the first one here. Okay. And believe me, you want to use Raptor. I think I missed it. There's like a... That's him off, okay. After enough of me just completely messing up horribly. Don't think I actually wanted to go right here, as much as I just sort of did. I think I was absolutely correct about that.
You put dead bodies in the ground.
would say the second course is kinda easier to get gold time with. Okay, reserve. Go over this. This one's up there. So what we're going to do is this. Bam. That counted.
My God. I wish Logan was back.
It's playing up ahead. Sun up here. Something I didn't notice is I could actually just slip through here if I'm slick enough. And absolutely, I am not. That's to the regular race.
You could wear something like that if you stop eating and breathing. Hmm?
Next I want up there. Got that. It was a little hard to tell, but I definitely got it. Actually got quite the gold time. Curious, what does it say about my lifetime? So my ultimate best was 223. So anyways, back to over here. We're going to show you the next one. Oh. So this is the newer one. So it does this thing all the way at each of the areas, like up here and whatnot. Pretty sure all 6 of them, or at least fairly close. Now, quite considerably, using the vigor like that is kind of a cheap measure. But hey, I don't really care. It just speeds up the process of me showing this. All. Yeah, this one's like up here, I'm pretty sure.
To the wall.
Might make sense to just like do the outer ring then the inner ring, is what I'm thinking for a proper like course timing method. Where am I? Gotcha. that's Dumbo. If I'm not mistaken. Wait, no, I know where that is. That's that one. Oh, dirty, dirty. There's one on the exact other side of us.
Something so priceless?
I'll meet death on the battlefield.
Yep. As I thought. Let's see, one of these, this one. Did I get that one? Yeah. This next one's I have to trust my eyes a little better. Now obviously, direct planned course is a little less obvious for these. But I'm pretty sure there's gotta be one. And I just haven't done this enough to actually figure it out. Ah, get me out of here. And bam. Still gold. And that's with me just like flopping all over the place, but I do believe this had some help in the hand of that.
I never thought of it that way.
So we have the regular boar one, and then we have the better one. I really love the color of this one. It is golden. Although I have mixed feelings about the tusks or teeth being like that. You've probably noticed my mini here. This is new to this year. And it is made by Mystic Forge. You get to like the regular mini one by as like a random drop here, or you could get them through trading posts if people are selling them. And you can Mystic toilet them up to this one here. Pretty cool.
May the Six watch over you.
Otherwise, the only thing really new about this, you know, Lunar New Year, they did release this outfit, like just now as I'm recording it, this day. Really cool. It is the Shrine Guardian outfit. You probably recognize the name related to this mount, the Shrine Guardian Jackal skin. I definitely love it. It has given me an interesting idea for a character to do, that's for sure. So that's something to maybe look forward to. Here in Lion's Zarch, there has been a big notable change. Well, it's not that big actually. Like, I guess you could say they did away with that old festival merchant that was up by this area. He used to like hang around here in the corner. I believe it was a Norn, I could be mistaken. But they did away with him. I don't know if someone took him out or if like the local mafia just sort of like, I don't know. They could have done many things to him. But now we got this here instead. Like, this guy is still the same here. We have all the Zephyrite stuff here. So all the Four Winds Festival stuff is right here now. So I'm missing this skin. Seems that's all I'm missing in terms of these skins.
Here, take it.
Okay. Then we got the Lunar New Year guy here.
This is for you.
Always a pleasure.
What?
I don't actually know the story with these. I think I've probably just been ignoring something. This might be related to the Dragon Ball stuff, but I don't really care too much about Dragon Ball to do it much. Like, besides one time. But then this is also related to the Four Winds in this tab. And some of the Living World Season 1 stuff, I'm pretty sure. As well as Season 2. Mainly Season 1, I'm quite sure. Because some of this was to places I have not been to or things I didn't get to see. But otherwise, they kept it Four Winds Festival related, and
Here, take it.
yeah, you can see what I'm kind of noticing across the worlds of some of these. I don't actually know too much about what this is about.
You bring me
But
something?
The alternative methods of buying things, mainly the weapons, as well as the divine weapons. Didn't I only ever get? Strange, I thought I got one at some point.
This is for you.
Apparently I only got the sovereigns. Interesting. But we have the candy corn cob one, as well as the Halloween pails.
You smell.
Snow diamonds.
Thank you.
Obviously you can't get what some of the things the snow diamonds would have gone into. This guy is still here. So yeah. Now we have all these festive ones right here. Which I think is actually a decent idea. Like if they work on this cave a bit more and just put more of like the festive stuff here. They could revamp Lion's Arch in more creative ways, in my opinion. That could be like better for like the future and stuff of like the community, just like exploring and doing things. Like people will be like, oh, now we can come over here and work with this stuff and do like some crazy group farming for these off the train post or something. So yeah, I think it could be really cool. I don't know what they're actually going to do with this, but I didn't see any mentions of this change anywhere personally, so like they didn't mention it in the wiki, they didn't really mention it in any of the patches. Well, actually I don't know about the patch notes themselves, but they didn't mention it in like the big announcement pages is what I'm thinking of. But yeah, I was interested in seeing this when I saw it. I originally came here because I just finished collecting all the rats for this guy. I found all these rats around the city.
Welcome.
So yeah.
This is for you.
So I couldn't actually wait and just sort of made them. Actually, I do kind of want to just sort of equip one of these. So it's supposed to be Okami Amaterasu, but as like a more humanoid form.
Another day, another gold piece.
Could be worse.
The name I sort of decided to run with, let's see,
I hate centaurs.
Reincarnation Ami.
Who wants a pet that talks back?
Because Ami is one of the things they kind of call her as like a short of her name.
Shouldn't you be on take one look at me across a crowded square?
I'm considering possibly a like hybrid of Power and Condi build. Or maybe even just a straight up Condi, just to keep myself more interested in actually like playing this. Now as you can see, I have useful tools here.
Carnival activities take place in the common.
Useful tools to a sun god.
Eastern and Western districts. There's live music.
Any places to eat?
There's a tavern. But I wouldn't recommend
Just don't
regular
question why it's useful, because it totally is.
activities reach.
All
We
sun
just
gods
moved here,
must
can
have
you tell?
this.
Call it a hunch. The tavern is where locals put their boots and forget about the problems outside.
Yeah, I think this could be interesting to work with.
Time to do some real damage. He's probably down at the pub.
But it definitely seems promising to me that I could do like some kind of Condi build. Or at least from this early on, it seems like I could. At the very least, I've already been kind of messing with it a slight bit. Although I didn't really look into like stats or anything of the sort. I sort of threw some together and just tried a few things while trying to level up. But I really like what it's going with so far. So I am looking forward to that. But yeah, there's not much else to really talk about at this time being. The past several days I've been trying to like grind out all my like back pieces and things. And I'm really close to having all of them. Or at least like all the living world ones. Okay, let me just sort of show you what I mean. I definitely got all the Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire ones. Like Heart of Thorns, like Novice, where is it? Initiates and Recruits, and then it goes to like Scholars, Agents, and Crusaders. Then it goes Magisters, War Masters, and Lightbringers. And then there's the Auric back piece, and then after Auric you can complete the collection for the Luminance back plate. So that's all of the Heart of Thorns ones. Okay, then in terms of Living World Season 3, we have this one, this one, this one. We've completed all of this one. We almost have all of this one. That we're missing another one of these relics, which gives us another relic, and then we're missing the Ember Bay one. In which case, then I'll be like straight up set with those. So yeah, definitely looking amazing in that department.
I've traveled very far to get here. It's very dirty, isn't it?
Dirty?
The filth, the
Then
fog, the
Path of
dirtiness.
Fire,
There's nothing
there's these and this. One of these comes from just getting all the others, and it's basically just an ascended better one. But that's completed essentially. Then Living World Season 4, there's these. There's the Banner of the Commander, and there's the Banner of the Dauntless Commander. that's all of the back pieces for Living World Season 4 so far. I mean, there's also this, but that wasn't an Ascended one. But to my knowledge, there isn't any other Ascended back pieces from Living World Season 4. So yeah, pretty caught up. I realistically just need to make Maudry and then the ones I mentioned before, and I am all set on most of the current active story back pieces. And then I'd just be missing one more of the... There's just one more of these sort of tempered spinal blades that I'm missing. I don't recall the exact name, but I'm pretty sure it's a green one. And that's all I'm missing of those. And then I'll have definite all story related ones all done. Then it'll just be plain achievements, a few crafting ones that you find recipes for. Like the Lyssa's Chaos of Lyssa or Shadow of Grenth, for example. And then there will be achievement ones like the... I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's basically these. I would have to get all of the Kaiser Snake ones to get the Kaiser Snake back piece. And all of the Crimson Assassin ones to get the Crimson Assassin back piece. But Crimson Assassin back piece doesn't look like it'll be too quickly doable at all. Like, I'm pretty sure that'll take actual years to do. Unless they make it more easily accessible. But then there will be a few gem store back pieces like the plushes and wings and whatnot. I have learned that there is another form of the toy maker's bag. Aligned toy maker's bag? Lined? I don't know. But then after that, there's more obscure recipe ones like the Kos on Kos. And a few that are... I don't actually know how to get the branded back piece, if I'm being honest. And then there's the PvP ones and the World vs. World and Fractal ones. And that would be literally all the back pieces in the game. Now the fact that I actually know them all to be able to say what they all are should demonstrate how pretty far into this I am. Actually, I think there is a couple others, but it's so minuscule amounts of difference that I could easily look past it. Like, I think there's like a jet looking one. I don't know. There are some that I have to get with like laurels or something like that, so it's if you really want to. But I think that'll have to do for now. Thank you so much for watching. I am 41 Solstice 25, Winter Solstice 8, and you have yourselves a great day. And bye bye. And try not to freeze this winter season.